Good morning, everyone. This is Sheila with Little Shop of Journals, and I wanted to show you my book that I made for Nick the Booksmith, the Classic Challenge. My book is based on Little Women, and I'd like to show you what my inspiration was. Little Women was first published in 1868, and as I was going through thinking what would books look like back in the day, I noticed that a lot of them were just plain covered. They had a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Embossing on them. And I happen to remember that I had my great-great-grandparents' Bible, and this is that. And I noticed in here that they had recorded their wedding date of 1869. So once I saw that, this became my inspiration. This, as you can see, was leather, and of course it's quite worn, and it does have some deep embossing in it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but this was my inspiration, and this is what I've created. I hope the light's good. I've been waiting for the perfect lighting. Our weather in New England is quite horrible today, 12 to 18 inches of snow, so I have a couple different lights set up, and I'm hoping that it actually shows really how pretty this turned out. It turned out much better than what I thought it was going to. But this is my front cover. I wanted to keep it simple. I didn't want to do a lot of embellishments. My spine, I have Little Women. I have Louisa M. Alcott, of course the publisher, and the back. As you can see, the front and back are both embossed. And once again, I'm hoping that with this lighting, you can actually see how pretty it came out. It really came out nice. But this is my entry. I'll quickly do a flip through here. I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. But it has 6 signatures in it. I used the new Little Women paper that just came out by Graphic 45, which was quite pretty. I was hesitant to use it once I received it because of how old I wanted the book to look. But I went ahead because at the end of the day, it's a junk journal. But anyway, has 6 signatures. I'll just flip through really quick. I used some of the original pages from a Little Women book, some Sears Roebuck, glassine bag, some trim, sewing, tags, and what have you throughout. Just trying to keep this really quick on this part. I did age and ink the edges of the tea-dyed paper, but it has the same variety of papers, I think, on the inside. I kept the inside of each signature pretty plain. I don't know, that's sort of my preference. I know everyone's is a little bit differently, but just flip through here real quick. Same, this is a pocket that I made, has fabric. Take this off. It's lined in muslin. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with this journal, if I'll put it in my Etsy or not. Sort of on the fence. So right now, little note, card here. And I apologize. I feel so rushed. I just want to stay within the 10 minutes. Some journaling cards that I've lined, stitched around. Pretty much the same. Pockets. Paper. Lined paper. Graph. Ledger. And I wish that I would have put the signatures in and then determined. This has a little key. The Etsy shop that I purchased this paperwork from sent me some of the cutest little embellishments, and I'm sorry that I'm not more prepared. I would have referenced them as my source for this. I have to re-glue this. I'm having some issues with my glue, and I don't know if it's the weather here. Normally I use Fabri-Tech, and it works great, but I've noticed on some of the paper it's not holding down really great. So I'm going to go back through with that. That's a little fold out, tuck spot here, and a pocket behind. All the papers in this have been coffee dyed, and you can clearly smell the coffee. I finished this about a week ago, and like I said, I've been waiting for the perfect lighting to film, and then with the time change, that messed me up, but this will fold out there. Tags I've made throughout. Pocket on that one. They're all backed and stitched around. More book pages. Another journaling spot. Plastic bag. And I do have a couple more things I want to add. I was thinking about adding some little beads or something of that nature, but I was starting to have anxiety about posting this before the deadline. So, and this is just a little book that I still need to stitch the pages in on the inside. And that's the back. So, I hope that my lighting is good enough that you can actually see the cover nice and clear. And thank you for taking time to look at my entry, and I hope to talk to you soon. I've been working on a lot of journals lately, so I'll be posting those soon, but this has been my priority. Thanks so much.